Hi, I'm Adam Meyer of Mill City Lutheran in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and today I'd like to talk to you about a pretty common issue with fretted instruments, and that is when the fret ends stick out the side of the fingerboard. We're deep into winter here in Minnesota, and the air gets really cold and dry, and what that does for all wooden instruments, but acoustic instruments in particular, is the wood will all shrink, but the metal parts do not. So you end up with fret ends sticking out the side of the fingerboard. It's a little bit of a sharp, unpleasant feel when you're running your hand up and down the neck playing the instrument. Okay, so the process on beveling the fret ends on instruments like this is you would take a file, smooth mill file, or if you have some sort of block that holds it in place. On this particular instrument, because it's so small, I will just be sticking to sanding the fret ends. It takes a little bit longer, but like I have taped up here, you don't want anything too long, you can damage the instrument. So I'm going to play it safe and use something real small. And once I have these beveled, then I'll explain the next step. So what I have done, I trimmed all the fret ends to be smooth and even with the edge of the fingerboard with a slight bevel. Then on each individual fret, they got rounded like so to get any sort of sharp edge off the end of the fret, and then sanded with some sandpaper to make nice and smooth. Once that's all done, clean up the fingerboard, give it some fingerboard oil. Make sure to not oil it until after this work is done. You don't want the wood to expand back out, and then you're really not accomplishing anything. That's all there is to it. So if you have an instrument that has fret ends sticking out the end, just contact me through the information in the About section, and I'll hear from you soon.